Air signs. We're doing Gemini first. So a lot of Gemini energy have been like poking its head through every once in a while in this last couple weeks and months. I am gonna say it's very random. I feel like you guys might just be like checking in on people randomly out of the blue, or seemingly to other people at least. Yeah. There's something about not really feeling like you're being seen for your gifts or something. People can see you. Yeah. You feel like you're alone, but you're not. Your gifts are not alone. Okay. Like you're not the only one with gifts, and you're also like your gifts can be seen. You're seen. Yeah, I feel like you have something about your self-esteem right now. Like you literally feel invisible suddenly, and I don't know why that is. Um, I will say this is number 6 in the reverse, number 13 in the upright, and number 16 in the reverse. Then we have discipline. So I feel okay. You might have been really focused on something lately. Yeah, like restriction in the reverse. It's like you're given access to something and you've been really disciplined about it. But I feel like you also don't feel seen or heard or acknowledged or recognized in this specific industry, maybe that you're in. I don't know what this is. This business. Let's switch decks. Okay, switch decks. Like I said, okay, there's something about the index. I said switch decks, but I meant like the deck of cards. But behind that, yeah, the shadow meaning that came out, it was like dexterously. Um, so I'm just thinking about somebody dialing really quickly, or like this Mavis Beacon teaches typing is coming through. That's very random. Excuse me. I'm just gonna be nosy for just a moment, please. Please hold. Um, that's my new thing. Mhm. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Excuse me. So, yeah, I was just trying to tell you, like, trust me, you're being seen, you're being heard, you're understood 100%. Okay. It's a very Gemini energy. This is like your energy, Gemini. It's the bag half full. It's the glass half full, the glass half empty. And I'm going to let you decide which bag that is for you. Okay. But these are both of your emotional bags. I feel like you're perhaps transferring wealth. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, you're transferring wealth between accounts or something. It's almost like yeah, look, this is the job of a princess is to dump out the wealth of her dowry, right? Count it out, divvy it up, kind of make sure she's got what she needs where she needs it. I don't know why I'm switching between decks like this either. Literally, there's two bags going on at the same time. I'm not kidding. Same time. It's the plight of a princess, okay? And it is something that you're gonna have to deal with by yourself, Gemini, because no one else can juggle between these two bags the way that you can secretly. Um, if you've never seen the movie Gemini, interesting. This really wants to be out here. Okay, so this is the secret side of a princess's life. This is the Princess Diaries happening. Okay, this is the makeover moment where she like shaves off her eyebrows, her bushy eyebrows, and like does her hair and like dresses up in a nice, perfect robes. Let breakthrough. You're having your glow up moment. This is your pivotal turning point, I want to say. There's something about that being the case, especially between these two bags. Friendship is going to be a really big thing moving forward. You're going to need to or want to kind of either keep people at an arm's length or keep them like really close. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. kind of like that. Yeah, don't let people prey upon you, but pray for people and pray for yourself. It's like keep a level head is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, grow. There you go. Grow your friendships, grow the way that you think about things. It's on an upswing. So no dishonesty. The growth of dishonesty is going to lead you directly into, no Saturn return, which actually you do want your Saturn return. It's kind of like a tax return. It's like that. So if we're talking about, I'm just trying to keep it business since that's the way the bag came out. If you want this to be an honest interaction, you have to face your shadow self, which is the behind the scenes, more compartmentalized part of your life becoming real for everybody else. So you're gonna need to cut off the solitude, maybe open up to some people, tell people what's going on with your growth, foster some friendships, be the royal person that you know you can be, because we all have that potential. It's just a choice. So it's a matter of making a decision in this case. And that decision has to do with you cutting off what is not real to you. And that has everything to do with your self-esteem and with your gifts. Perhaps if your self-esteem and gifts increase, then you'll be able to kind of integrate the two sides of yourself. That's what I mean by go watch the movie Gemini. It's like your small voice in the back of your head, kind of reminding you of your childhood inhibitions. It's paying enough attention to that you don't miss out, but also being disciplined enough to stay on course with what's going on. It's keeping one foot on either side of the veil, if you will. Not really, that's not the right deck for this moment. This one is. It's being able to map out the next steps that you're going to take during a deep freeze. I don't know why I'm also hearing like zombie apocalypse. Yeah. Look, it's deciding which leader you're going to follow. Is that leader going to be yourself? Is it going to be someone else? It's making definitive decisions about your younger and older selves. Which parts of each would you like to integrate and take along with you into your future? You take the bare bones. It's a minimalistic type of move that you need to make. Yeah, slow and steady. It's really deciding, does this have sentimental, useful, like, is it just, aesthetically pleasing? What is it about every situation that I surround myself with in my life that actually enriches it to the point where I'm able to show up as the star? That's also your energy. This is, air sign energy, Gemini. So you can be the star in your own life. And that way you don't have to feel like you need recognition from other people, is what I'm trying to say. And it's okay for you to take the time to go over that, to review it for yourself and to make boundaries, to make the discernment between what is your sun, what is your moon, what is your sky, what does the rain look like to you? I didn't shuffle these, so this is coming out of a different read, just so you know. But I'm just trying to make my point, and that was a beautiful depiction. I'm going to shuffle, and then I'm going to get 3 cards, and then we're going to go. I'm going to keep these relatively short this month. Message. So this is this is almost like finding a frozen mammoth. I don't know. I'm seeing scenes from Ice Age with the squirrel, and then suddenly also the scenes from Up with the squirrel. It's almost like this is the message. There's a progression that can happen. There's an older you and a younger you. There's a point of stagnancy and there's a point of movement. And that slow and steady that just came out over in this area kind of denotes that the message might not hit you immediately, but you will get it. It's almost like one of those someone tells you a joke and you don't really get it at first, but then later you're driving home or something. Yeah, look, there you are in your own sign. Okay, air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So you're flying home, right? You're flying home later, and all of a sudden you understand the joke. So you're like, oh, now I get. You know what I mean? It's this is a, dare I say, slow burn. Kind of a understanding. It might kind of sting a little bit when you do get it, because it's going to be like, dang, I could have said X, Y, and Z, or I could have had this reaction, or blah, blah. That's a whole bunch of coulda, shoulda, woulda. Don't think about it anymore. It's literally not even powerful to think about that, right? It is not powerful to dig through the bones of the past unless you're honoring your own ancestors or your own heritage or whatever the case may be, right? But the point of this is to say, the two sides of yourself, the young and the old, or if you want to say the old and the young, I don't care how you balance it out. It's the new year happening, not on the new year. It's Christmas in July, but in this case, it's the new year in July. It's understanding that those 2 points are going to meet at some time. And that when they do, you've got an opportunity to kind of like restart, hit the reset button really hard. Yeah, look, it's death and rebirth of things that have existed before. That's what you've got an opportunity to do. It's an opportunity to meet your younger self and give yourself the advice, to take the advice and live that out at this point. If you've ever seen Adam Sandler's movie Click with the remote control, that movie is a really good example of opportunities, shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and the way that not everybody is given a second chance at life. So I don't know what that's about, but there's something that's going to give you a lot of serenity once you're able to kind of grasp onto that. Once you're able to understand that, like, who you were does not have to be who you are, and doesn't have to be who you're going to become. And it also doesn't have to not be that person either. You get to choose you get to edit the whole entire reel of your life as you go, right? You get to like toss the horseshoe, hop on the saddle, and then your luck changes suddenly, right? From death comes life. Okay, let's get one more and then let's go. Okay, yeah. Do it don't think too hard about it. Like, don't overthink. Yeah, keep an open mind. Keep yourself free to move about the cabin at your leisure. This is not actual death. Death is transformation in this specific case. It's looking at pictures of yourself when you were younger. It's realizing what you're going to look like when you're older. It's understanding how you look like presently. I don't mean like literally aesthetically, possibly take that into account as well. However, I'm talking about spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, you know what I'm saying? Like all the aspects of yourself. It's the way you appear, and it's your aura. It's the way you show up in the world. It's the amount of space that your personality takes up when you walk into a room. Okay? Okay. All right. That's it, Gemini. Au revoir.